UKE news script. Britain betrayed the EU reunion they tried to hide. It wasn't supposed to go public. It wasn't supposed to unravel this fast. But now the truth is out and it's brutal. Keir Starmer has been caught red-handed, orchestrating a disgraceful betrayal of the British people. While the nation grapples with sky-high food prices, collapsing public services, and a spiraling energy crisis, Starmer was secretly drawing up a backdoor plan to hand Britain back to Brussels. That's right, the same EU we fought tooth and nail to escape. Just as the ink was drying on this undemocratic UK-EU super deal, Nigel Farage stormed in and blew the lid off the entire operation. What followed was nothing short of political warfare. Downing Street has been thrown into chaos. The Prime Minister is humiliated. His aides are in a frenzy. And yes, even the royal family have been dragged into this shocking betrayal. This isn't a policy disagreement. This is treason in slow motion. For weeks, the whispers grew louder. Leaks started to trickle out. Then suddenly the dam burst. Hidden in legal jargon, buried behind closed doors, was Starmer's true plan. A sweeping UK-EU agreement that would erase the core promises of Brexit. This wasn't about friendly trade. No, this was a capitulation. British courts handed over to EU judges. Borders thrown open under an EU youth migration scheme. Taxes funneled into European military spending. And through it all, Starmer smiled, pretending this was pragmatism. As if selling off your country piece by piece is just another day at the office. He never planned to tell the public. It was all supposed to be unveiled like a sick surprise at an upcoming UK-EU summit, a glitzy red carpet betrayal of the British people dressed up as cooperation. A smug, self-congratulatory photo op with Ursula von der Leyen, while everyday Brits can't afford their grocery bill. But Starmer miscalculated. Because Farage was watching. He didn't just blow the whistle, he ignited a political firestorm. Reform UK is surging, and the public fury is impossible to contain. When Starmer refused to answer questions, Farage went higher. In a stunning, unprecedented move, he secured a private audience with the king. Yes, while Starmer was playing footsie with Brussels, Farage was inside the palace. And according to inside sources, the meeting was not polite. Grave concerns were raised about Starmer's EU ambitions, especially his plan to restore powers to the European Court of Justice. The monarchy is reportedly deeply unsettled. This wasn't theatre. This was a strategic intervention, and it worked. Inside Downing Street, the mood turned nuclear. Aides described it as a bunker under siege. One insider said Starmer was red-faced and raging, slamming folders, shouting, "Who the hell let this happen?" He was exposed, cornered, and completely outplayed. What was supposed to be his quiet diplomatic triumph has become a historic political meltdown. The summit is on the verge of collapse. The EU is furious, and Starmer is scrambling to contain a firestorm of his own making. But here's a kicker. This wasn't even the full plan. Starmer wasn't just trying to flirt with Brussels. He was planning to drag Britain back into the EU step by step, without a vote, without a mandate, and without the consent of the people. Quietly, stealthily, behind your back. And now he's been caught in the act. The spin machine is running full speed. Starmer insists it was just about economic partnerships and stability. But ask yourself, if that were true, why was it done in secret? Why was there no debate? Why were the terms buried under mountains of legalese? Because he knew the public would never accept it. Not after the Brexit battle. Not after the sacrifices, the votes, the promises. So he dressed it up as cooperation and hoped no one would notice. But Farage lit the fuse, and now the whole house is burning. This isn't diplomacy. This is deception on a national scale. Behind Starmer's polished statements were policies soaked in betrayal. The European Court back in charge EU migration quotas imposed taxpayer money used to prop up European defense. It's not pragmatism. It's surrender. And now, the backlash is only growing. Starmer's credibility has been shattered. Farage has seized the narrative. And for the first time since Brexit, it feels like the people are ready to rise up and demand answers. This story isn't over. Not by a long shot. The deal may be collapsing, but the damage is already done. Starmer thought he could sneak it past us. He was wrong. And now, thanks to brave voices and relentless scrutiny, the truth is finally clawing its way into the light. Britain didn't vote for this. Britain didn't ask for this. And Britain sure as hell won't stand for it. This is UKE News, where the truth